Hey all, welcome back to SLB Basement Bourbon Bar. My name is Kurt. As you can see on the bar top, I have 5 Glencairn glasses with whiskey in them. At this point in time, that's all I know. Today's show is going to be fun. It's going to be a little bit exciting, possibly a little bit embarrassing. The girls, Michelle and my lovely wife Rebecca, came down to the bar while Trenton and I were upstairs and selected whiskeys for us to taste completely blind. All that we know is that these are rye whiskeys. All 5 are rye whiskeys. That's all we know. And we are going to rank them. Trenton Rye is going to be me and Trent. That's it. Just me and Trent. We're going to rank them up from 1 to 5, right? We're going to rank them 1 to 5, our favorites to our least favorite. And this ought to be special. That's all I got to say. Because if I know these girls very well, they probably got a couple surprises in there for us. Just guessing. So, that's what we're going to do today. Before we get into it though, make a note on your calendar. This coming Saturday, which is April 30th, correct? April 30th at 7 p.m. Central Time. I was told we have done a few at 8 p.m. Central, but from now on, moving forward, all of our live shows will still be, what do we do at Trent? The last Saturday of every month, correct? And we're going to be at 7 p.m. Central Time, so please join us, 7 p.m. Central Time, April 30th, this coming Saturday. We're going to be blind tasting barrel-proof bourbons, my brother and I. Going to be blind tasting barrel-proof bourbons. So, going to be a good time. Make sure to join us. I'm sure Trenton will have something hatched up for giveaways. I don't know what that is right at the moment, but I'm sure he will. That's what he does. So, let's get into it, Trenton. Let's see what we got here. Trenton's got a wicked smirk on his face. He knows what's coming. Hey, let us know in the comments if you like this. It's a different format. It's something new. I thought it'd be something that's a little bit exciting, a little bit different. You all constantly on comments talk about blind tasting, so I thought this would be kind of a cool concept. If you like it, let us know. If you want us to do another one at some point in time, let us know. All right, Trenton, I'm going to start from my left to my right because what the ladies told me, my left is number 1 and the right is number 5. So.
And I did double check.
You double checked it.
And I triple checked.
And they're triple checked.
Oh.
This ought to be exciting.
Good luck, us.
Good luck, that's for sure. But this smells really good, whatever this is. You can smell the rye in here, but boy, it's got a lot of other nice notes in it too on the nose. More caramely type stuff on the nose. Caramel toffee.
Yep. That smells really good.
That's super good.
Any guess what it is?
Starting out with a hitter, are we?
Guess what it is? Oh my god, I don't know. That's so good though.
That's lighter on the proof.
Now, we don't know what the proofs are here. All Michelle told us is that the proofs are sort of close together.
Yeah.
That's all we know. I don't know what it is. It don't matter.
Do you want me to tell you?
Nah.
No?
Nah, guess not.
That's good.
That's pretty darn good, I have to say. There's some really nice notes in there. You get that rye spice, Trenton, but boy, I get a lot of beautiful, brown sugary type caramel notes in there as well. Really good stuff. Let me get into the next one. All right, number 2.
That's substantially lighter than all the other ones.
Well, yeah, and it smells, as it smells. The nose is lighter, but it's more just rye spice to me.
Okay.
Wintergreen.
It smells okay. It's like piney almost.
Mm-hmm. Right, like a wintergreen type thing.
I don't know what that is.
Piney's good. Piney's good.
Is that like a thing before my time?
Wintergreen?
It's possible. Haven't you ever had any wintergreen gum, Trent? Come on,
Mints,
bro.
anything?
Anything? It's all right. It's got more. It's got a lot of the, the piney, the rye, the A lot of green.
It almost reminds me of like Dickel.
Eh? I've never really had it, to tell you the truth. I don't know.
Or
It's possible. Or have I? I'm just saying Dickel. I've never really had a Dickel, I don't think. I don't think I've had the Dickel rye, to tell you the truth.
We tried it once.
There we go.
I haven't had it a ton.
Not nearly as good as the first one. Can we
Absolutely
agree on
not.
that one
Yeah,
between you and
yeah,
I?
not nearly as good.
You can tell it's rye whiskey, but there's just, it kind of falls flat. All right. Well, this is really good too. It's nice, dude.
Hope they put the Old Forester rye in here.
Wouldn't that be something?
I'm interested to hear what you say first on this one. I've been talking a lot.
What was the nose better than the taste?
To me,
Whoa, yeah.
to me, the nose was really nice, and
What's that flavor?
the palate just not as nice as the nose. What is it, Trenton? What is something on the palate there? It's kind of,
That's a weird. I've tasted that before. Is it malty?
it's possible. A little bit malty, maybe. I don't know.
I
It's
don't like
possible.
whatever I'm getting on it.
Yeah, I can't say I don't like it. I like it better than the second one.
I like it better than
Not
the
nearly
second
as
one.
well the first one.
Yeah. Man.
It is a little bit. It's different. I got to get back to that one in a minute. Time's ticking. That smells good too.
I want to try and guess all of them correctly, but I know that's not the point.
I mean, you can try.
Ooh, this is like dusty.
Very. And the palate's kind of like that as well. Like an old library book. The palate.
That's honestly. It's.
But I'm not lying, am I? Am I? I mean, it really.
Let me
It's like a. It's like a. It's really.
That's on point.
My wife
Old
is-
library book.
My wife's putting it in the nose there. See what you got there, babe. It's kind of like a. It is. It's kind of like a like a leather. Kind of not heavy leather, but more of a like a.
Dusty.
Yeah, like a dusty characteristic to it, and you know.
Library book. That's good.
Yeah, I'm not lying. I'm really not trying to be facetious about it. It's just that's the truth. All right, buddy. Let's get number 5. Ooh, that's different. That's really different. I'd have to spend some time with that one. Wow. You know, it almost reminds me of Woodford Double Oaked on the nose. Almost.
Oaky.
It's a beefy nose.
Been using a lot of meat references lately. Is it glazed or is it smoked? What kind of meat are we talking
Ooh,
about here?
this smells like Japanese almost.
Wow. Now that is wild right there.
This is a rye.
That's a wild ride that I'm not liking.
You don't like it?
No.
Are your eyes watering?
I mean, that is.
Your eyes look like they might be watering.
And this is very scary because I swear on my life we have no idea what's up in this counter, and I'm saying stuff that it might just shock me, but that's
It's like
cute.
coffee.
That's
It's like.
Trenton's got an awful look on his face too.
it's coffee.
I think this is Balcones rye.
Mm. Give me another.
That's
second.
like bitter coffee, gross. I don't like that. I think 3 or 5 is Balcones rye.
Yeah.
It's
We have some interesting.
I have to agree with Trenton. I think if you all watched my Texas whiskey show, not many of them I liked. A lot of them had some good notes to it. I felt bad about it. I really did because they had some good things about them. But as a whole, I really didn't like much of the Texas whiskey. But however, there were some good comments on some other ones I'm going to try to get and see if we can come up with some stuff that I like from Texas. But I think Trenton might be onto something there because that's funky.
I think 5
That's
is the
funky.
Balcones.
For sure.
The 3's got like a weird malty
All right.
note.
We don't have a whole lot of time in this video, buddy, so let's eliminate at least 2. Which ones?
3 and 5 are gone for me.
I can't deal with that either. So we're going to eliminate at least these 2. What would you rank as your last place?
Between those 3.
Yeah, between these 2.
Oh,
Because these are
5.
for, yeah,
5.
me too. So Ladies, 3 and 5. We have 5 will come in 5th place. 3 will come in 4th place. Please mark that down because I'll probably forget. So I want to go back. I really loved number 1.
Ones.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go back from right to left. How's that sound?
Okay.
All right. If
I
that's
remember
okay with you.
I remember 2 pretty well. 4 is a
Do
little
you?
bit. Yeah. 2 almost kind of reminds me of like that bullet rye, but not as citrusy.
Mm-hmm. I think that's pretty solid. The proof's there's not a whole lot of proof there, I don't believe, but I don't know. I've been drinking a few sips here, so.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid rye. It doesn't have a whole lot of rye spice. You know, it doesn't, it's to me, the mash bill is probably a little bit lower on the rye, on that one. But it doesn't overwhelm me either. You?
No, for me, I think that's probably my 3rd place.
Okay. Let me taste this one real
Okay.
quick here. Hey, you know what this is, babe? This is quintessential rye.
Is it?
It is. This is a high rye mash bill here, I think. So, well, we both know that we really like number 1 so far, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We can agree on that.
Mm-hmm.
So, can we pull this one back as the 3rd place?
Yeah.
This one here. What is this one again, Trenton? 4?
4.
4.
Yeah. All right, ladies. Number 4 would be our 3rd place, and we're going to go back to it. These other 2.
I think I might know what 2 is.
Here, bro. I just had a taste of that already. Taste that. I'll taste this. You already know what number 2 is? He's pretty good at this.
What's your guess?
I think this is Rittenhouse.
Mm. Well, that number 1 is lovely. Number
1 is so good.
Number 1 is lovely.
Can I try one again?
You bet. We get one more sip of number 2.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
This is really good, isn't it, Trent?
Yeah. 2's
To me.
pretty- Yeah.
It's very good. To me, it's more of a high rye mash bill. It's got a lot of that rye spice up front. That really nice, rye whiskey flavor that you get. You know you're biting down on a rye whiskey here. Pretty good. But this one here,
It's got a little bit of everything.
there's some amazing depth of flavor in this one. I think this might be a Sagamore. I'm not sure, but
You've had that a lot more than I have.
this is freaking so good. This is really, really good. A lot of depth of flavor. You can tell it's a rye whiskey. You get a little bit of rye spice, but boy, you get some sweet oak in there. You get some caramel. There's a lot of other stuff going on in this number 1 glass. So, ladies, Trenton, I'm gonna talk out loud here, but we are picking number 2 as 2nd place, and number 1 would be the winner. So this is where it's going to get interesting. Go ahead, dude. Whatever. Before the ladies tell us what we have up here on the bar top, and that's scaring me beyond belief. But go ahead.
I feel like that number 1 is the Michter's Fort Nelson.
It could be. It could be. It's whatever
It's
it
really
is.
good.
It's really good. It's really it's a quality rye whiskey. Whatever number 1 is, for sure. And everything on the bar top is pretty good, other than this number 5 was kind of retchy.
Yeah.
As far as you and I were concerned. This one here, not so much. But these 2 here were pretty decent.
Yeah.
This one here is fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies, I guess it's time for
Well,
it's
the first
time.
thing I
it's
want to
time.
say is
Yes.
you might want to grab a chair
Yeah.
Oh, Lord help us. See,
Brace
that's the thing
yourselves.
about blind tastings.
because,
Some of these are gonna be
yeah.
shot.
Here we go.
You know what's going to happen. Old Forest are going to be down here somewhere.
I'm gonna be sad.
That's even assuming we
All right.
were smart enough to choose Old Forester. Maybe
Whatever you do, don't make fun of us too much. Whatever you do.
Try
Okay.
to be sitting down, just so you know.
I got nowhere to sit up here. I'm in front of everybody. I've got nowhere
Well,
to
then
go.
just hang on to the bar.
I got nowhere to go, honey.
Hang on.
All right, who's going to be reading off? Michelle?
Sure.
We can alternate. Do you want
Okay, that's fine.
All right, well, let's do this way. What's our least favorite number 5?
That would be the Texas Rye
Balcones.
Balcones.
Good job on your part,
You
buddy.
guys identified.
Once, honestly though, once Trenton said it, it picked up in my brain. There's just not a lot about that Texas whiskey that I have here, but I promise you I'm going to get some more down here. But okay, moving on.
Well, Trent, I'm glad you're feeling good about that because number 4,
Oh, Lord help us. What's number 4?
Old Forester.
Oh my, Old Forester Rye is number 4.
Now, the only reason I'm thinking that happened was because you said that the second one was piney, and I don't know if possibly the taste from that going into that made a difference.
And it could be. We got quite a few up here as far as blind tastings are concerned, and it's
I'm just not liking that much today.
unfortunately Old Forester Rye is one of our favorites here down in SLB, but
Not today.
not today. Not today. Boy, that hurts me. That hurts me to the core, actually.
Well, wait till you
All
go
right.
to the next one.
Boy, why did I'm the one that came up with this idea.
You did.
Why did I do this?
Totally you.
Why did I do this? All right.
Ready?
All right, number 3 in third place is
Crown Royal Rye.
Crown Royal Rye.
I've never had that.
That's something you and I would have. No, now is that one that was back here in the office?
Right
It
here.
was over here. How many years on that, or is it?
16.
16.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wish my brother was here. He loves his Crown Royal Ryes on multiple years like that, like a 16-year
Yeah.
rye. I think it fared well in this competition, this
Yeah.
little blind tasting, didn't you, Trent? Because for you and I don't know if we've ever really had it extensively. I probably had a little sip of it, but that's about it.
I've never had that before.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Number 2.
I don't know here.
Babe, what do you got for number 2?
Which one was it? That would be New Riff Balboa.
Oh, so you were 100%. Was that the one you said might be a little malty, or no?
I think
No, that was. No, I think that was 3.
I
don't
don't know
remember.
either. I'm thinking it might
I
have been.
think
I think I said that one was like piney.
Oh yeah, you guys said 2 was pine.
And what's this one?
New Riff Balboa.
Oh, Balboa.
Yeah.
My mistake. I in my mind I said malted rye. It went
Oh.
right to that. That's a perfect assessment though, because the Balboa is more lemony, citrus. It's really, really good.
Yeah.
It's very good. All right, what's our number 1?
Go ahead.
Our number 1 is Midwinter's Night Dram.
Well, hey.
I just tasted that. That's what I poured.
It
Oh,
was?
Yeah.
Did you?
I thought you poured
Well,
Nobu.
I
No.
did too.
Trent and I,
Oh.
you have to acclimate
That's
your
fine.
palate a little bit before you start any kind of video like this. I guess he poured some of
Wow.
that just to acclimate the palate to some whiskey. But how can you go wrong with Midwinter's Night Dram
Yeah.
High West for number 1? I mean, let's face it. At least we got that much right? I mean, Trenton, you're unhappy with that? Because
No, that's
at
a-
least we got...
That's a very good rye.
I mean, what are you unsatisfied with in this pick?
My Old
Obviously,
Forester
this
pick.
one, right? Old Forester. That is a shame.
That is a
right
shame.
there.
Yeah.
But I'm not unhappy. I mean, this number 2 here, this Balboa. I love this Balboa stuff. To be honest with you, we know we're not big fans of Texas whiskey. What was number 3 again?
That was the
Crown 16.
Royal.
Crown Royal. We don't know nothing about it, so I think it fared pretty well. Hey, you know what? Blind tastings can come up with results that you have that will blow your mind, and some it did today, and some it didn't. I had a lot of fun. Did you have a lot of fun with
I
this,
did,
Trenton? I
yeah.
mean, this is pretty cool. He's pretty good at that. He picked a couple of these I thought was pretty good. I didn't actually voice my opinion on picks because I didn't want to embarrass myself, to be honest with you. But I thought it went fairly well. I had a good time doing this. If you like this, please leave it in the comments and we'll do it again sometime. I think with the girls coming down here and picking whiskeys and Trent and I taste them was a good time. It helps me in the blind tasting just to get some more, just to get some more tastings under my belt. Blind is a big deal. So thanks so much for watching. We really appreciate each and every one of you. As always, we ask you to please drink responsibly. And we'll see you next time right down here with me in a good old basement bourbon bar. See you later.